Hello?
What's up, Ma? Can you hear me?
Not much.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, so I'm calling. You know I got a podcast. You probably never listened to my podcast, right?
Huh?
You know I got my podcast. You never listen to my podcast, do you?
I don't, I gotta see how.
Why you stuttering, Ma?
Huh?
Why you stuttering? What do you mean you got to see how?
I'm not stuttering. I just have to see how.
So you never not listened to one episode of my podcast?
What?
No, Ma. You never listened to the Donnell Rawlings show. You know I'm your son, right?
Dawood.
Nah, oh my God, I'm Donnell.
I did listen to the
Ma,
Donnell Rawlings
you just
show.
called me Dawood. I said, do you know who I am? And you said,
you better stop.
where'd you listen to it?
I listened to it when you talked about, I haven't listened to it. I listened to it when you talked about Kobe.
I'm going to send you the links, Ma, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So here's my question. I had a formulist chemist today, and our top topic was lotion, moisturizing, and I kind of gave the backstory of how I was when a kid. When did you know that I would probably be ashy for the rest of my life?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
God need help with that?
It's genetic.
Wait a minute. You mean you're ashy too, Ma?
No.
What do you mean?
Your father has them ashy legs.
Oh! My father was ashy.
He worked hard at them, though.
He worked hard at doing what with them?
Trying to get them smooth.
Oh, he tried to get it smooth. He needs some Mongogo oil or something. So he was, this is, okay, it makes sense now. The ashes from my dad. So,
That's right.
So what did you used to do, knowing that I was ashy coming up, what type of regimen or what did you do to try to help me with my ashiness?
I said, you better put that Vaseline on you, boy.
We just had a conversation, Ma. You're not supposed to put Vaseline on black people like that unless they're going to get in a fight.
Why not? You can't use lard.
Do people really use lard?
In the old days.
What?
In the old days. Crisco in the old days.
Wait a minute. People use Crisco and lard.
Way back. Crisco. Way back.
You know what? I never shared this story, but I remember one time, I smoked a joint, Ma. Okay. And my lips was getting like a little ashy. And I was going to go on stage, and I didn't have no chapstick. And I was like, oh, man, I can't do this. And I know this is so wrong. I ordered some chicken wings. Yo, I ordered some greasy-ass chicken wings, Ma. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be all right right now. I'm going to be all right now.
We do, and use what we got.
We do what we do, and we use what we got. This is Donnell Rawlings. Hey, Ma, I love you. I'm going to call you back. Ma.
All right, baby.
Ma, you know my song, right?
Huh?
You know my song? I'm in love with the lotion. You don't know that song, do you?
I do.
Don't. You would. The person don't even listen to my podcast.
I'm in love with the lotion.
My mama in love with the lotion like me, the Donnell Rawlings show. Thank y'all. I love you. I'll call you soon, Ma.
Love you, baby.
All right.
Contribution to the game, and so far it's been so
Are we rolling?
You know, in a few weeks we got
Are we rolling?
#1 record in the street, in the clubs, hit the radio, #1 artist in the street, in the club, at radio. Matter of fact,
what?
We out
What?
here.
Yes, thank you.
For all you bitches that got a problem with niggas that's ashy and shit, just remember, niggas go from
So,
ashy
Javanta,
to ashy.
bring the Bluetooth volume down.
Lotion like, bout that. Hashtag we be like, I'm in love with the lotion.
No, turn that beat up a little bit.
I'm in love
With the lotion.
Turn that shit up.
Oh, I got it for the Lolo.
It's already up.
I'm in love with the lotion. I'm in love with the lotion. I'm in love with the lotion. I got it on the low. I'm in love with the lotion. Now Rima, hit the face with the cocoa. Ha!
Hit my feet
On them elbows. Ha!
don't miss a spot.
That's a no-no. I'm dancing with my cocoa. I don't know the words of my own song.
If I'm ashy,
I go loco. Get ready, bring it down. Keep it right there. With my coat. Oh, look at you, my baby mother. I can fun with that inflow. I know nothing but the elbows. Cocoa butter, I got cocoa butter. Cocoa butter, I got cocoa butter.
moisturize, nigga.
I'm using lotion fast, nigga. I'm getting rid of ash, nigga. Ah! I'm in love. Bring me down, bring me down. Bring me down.
I'm in love
Bring me all the way down.
lotion.
I gotta turn this
I
on.
got it for the
This song gets me so excited.
love with the lotion.
This song is something I did years ago. You were in there, as you always are in almost all of my projects. And what's the original artist?
OGT Genesis.
OT Genesis. He did a I'm in love with the cocoa.
Yes.
Cocoa meaning cocoa like
Cocaína.
yeah, cocaína. And I just every once in a while I'll do a parody video, not because I'm trying to be Weird Al Yankovic or anything, just because something inspired me. When I heard I'm in love with the cocoa, I was like, I'm in love with the cocoa, but at a different level. I'm in love with the cocoa butter. I got cocoa butter. So I did the spoof of that. It was very funny. Hopefully we don't get no type of copyright infringements or anything like that. It is a spoof, and I'm not saying I got full endorsement, but after I did that video, I ran into after I did that video. All right, can we explain what's going on?
The frame. I was telling him to pull out on the frame.
Can we pull out on the frame?
Yeah.
This is what we call it. This is part of the production. Like, you know, our show is real. Pull out on the frame. It was almost an opportunity for you to put up another picture, which I'm thinking the streets really, y'all miss all these goddamn pictures fell off, and she was pop, 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 with great sweatpants. Is that all you?
Yes.
So, I mean, I did the video, you know, OG Genesis, he came up under the, Busta Rhymes. And I saw Busta Rhymes, and I was wondering if he, you know, how he felt about his song. He said, "Yo, Ashy, you a silly motherfucker." Y'all. He was like this, yo, whatever that was. But I did that video for a reason, because a lot of people don't think that I'm in love with the lotion because I'm not always moisturized.
Most people don't realize it's an ash life. Like when I hang around you, like I get ashy. They don't know.
What?
You're like legit like ashy, like for real.
So what? I don't understand what that means.
What I'm saying is like it's a real thing. You're about that ash life, and when you hang out with you, I literally start getting ashy. I swear to God.
So what you said is like, I'm in the world of skin. I'm like the Corona. I'm the lotion.
Yo, you're the ashiest nigga alive.
I'm saying people can get the lotion virus. That's what you're saying. So what you're saying is you got to put a mask on you around me, because if you're around me, it's just gonna make you ashy.
I swear.
All right, there may be some truth to that, but I don't think the ash is contagious. I think that people feel more comfortable to be ashy around me because I've embraced it. That's what I think. I had a conversation with Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, first off, ash is in the black community, is very prominent, especially with black folks that are of my skin tone. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard some people say that ash was a derogatory term to describe black people. Where was it? It was Talib Kweli. He did a podcast, and Michael Rappaport was on there, right? And Michael Rappaport, and they got in a big discussion. I forget what his co-host name was, but she took offense that he called somebody ashy.
Oh wow!
I didn't know ashy was like the N-word. If ashy was the N-word, then I would have been tormented as a child. But with me, wait a minute. This is a good question. We already know that black people get ashy.
Absolutely.
And I'm not trying to point you out, you being the white man in the room. Do white people get ashy? You want a smoke screen, an intro? How long does it take to answer that question?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't. Yeah, actually, I do. I do. Yeah, I do.
You do?
Sometimes. Now, I don't know what ashy really means, to be honest with you. What? Well, I mean, I get like my skin gets dry, but like I think ashy's another level, right? I gotta get the ash meter.
All right, we gotta get into a correct term for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows that my podcast, like, I don't go seek out the superstars in terms of interviews or anything like that. And at the beginning of this, I said I wanted to be a podcast of people that are interested in me, that have a story, could share, my perspective on life. And in studio today, Angela, you have one of those very strange last names.
Not strange.
Not strange, but for me hard to pronounce. What's your last name?
Umello.
Umello?
Mm-hmm.
Umello.
Umello.
Like mellow, like the basketball.
Umello.
Umello. That's a Nigerian name, right?
It is, yes.
I don't know. As soon as I thought Nigerian in the name, I thought I was going to screw it up, but I could have did that. Angela Umello. And I met her years ago through just coming to my shows. She has like 5 or 6 sisters, all beautiful, dope chicks. I love them. And I found out recently that you are, and I didn't even know that this was a job or profession. You are a formula chemist. You just told me that your job. What is your title?
Formulation chemist. So
A formulation chemist. And being a formulation chemist, what does a formulation chemist do?
So basically, I work in development of different types of cosmetic products.
Right.
So formulating products.
So you said cosmetic product. It could be scrubs.
Could be anything from makeup to skin cream to pretty much everything.
So that's
apart from hair care.
All from hair care, and that's what you do for a living.
It's what I
support
do for
yourself.
a living. Yes.
So we met in an idea. You're familiar with the character Ashy Larry.
I am.
So the first, you being a chemical enthusiast, what is it again?
Formulation chemist.
A formulation chemist. You saw me play the character of Ashy Larry, and did that inspire you to want to reach out to me and help me, or was it just funny? Were you concerned when you first saw the Ashy Larry character? What did you think?
I mean, I thought it was comedic at first. I didn't realize that it was actually something that you might actually need some help with.
Right. And what?
It was a serious issue.
Yeah, it's a serious issue, and it was a serious issue in the hood. I'm telling you, black people, you want to see the most intense ash ever? Go to a public swimming pool, because the type of chlorine they put in public swimming pool is to kill anything the hood got. Right? Any bacteria. But the flip side is when you get out of it, you smell like chlorine for like 2 days. And you intensely ashy. That's where I think ash is most challenging.
Definitely.
So you said, you thought it was funny,
Mm-hmm.
and then you thought it was serious.
Yeah.
So what was the light bulb that just went off when you saw me as Ashy Larry, and also understanding that I might need some help? What was the light bulb? What was the idea that you thought of?
Well, the thing I thought of was, you're also the products that you must have available are probably not working.
I'm not trying to disrespect. I don't know. I'm just saying with black people, I got a couple. First off, this podcast is so fucked up because every time we do a podcast, I say, "Where the lotion?" Nobody got no goddamn lotion. And then when they finally give me the lotion, there's lotion that I know black people have issue with. Vaseline Intensive Care. Gold Bomb. Unless it's Shaq. Does Shaq have like an Afrocentric type of lotion? But these lotions challenge me because the problem I have with lotion is that I haven't found one that lasts a long time.
Right.
And usually I get all excited. It's like somebody, people, the sommeliers, when they taste them, they smell wine. That's how I am with lotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, how's the smell? What's the temperature? And then I get excited like that first tape, and you know how they swish it in their mouth like I do that, and then
Do they come out and give you a little dab of it? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Like a lotion waiter? You know how they come out and they give you a little tiny bit of the wine?
Yeah, that's not how it happened.
No, that's not how it happened.
No, that was a failed attempt of trying to be funny. It was
No,
horrible.
you were saying that you were.
No, it was horrible. No,
I was asking you if you.
I was saying my experiences, and I was giving.
Thank you for
that.
shutting me down.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you so
yeah,
much.
yeah. I'm just saying, fire out, nigga. You better come correct. What I'm saying is that when I use lotion, it's not in the restaurant or anything. When I use lotion, oh man, can you put this on the charger for me? Because I got to take a call soon. When I use lotion, it starts off good. And I'm like, oh, this is the shit. And then it fades away and I'm back to being ashy. What is it? Is it a certain chemicals people are using in lotion? Why doesn't lotion last for an extended period of time?
I mean, you got to get the right formula ultimately that's going to have that subsistence on the skin. Like
Right.
it's got to stay put. It's got to have something, a little bit of weight to it, shall we say. And a lot of lotions are formulated to disappear on the skin so that you don't have the texture, you don't have the feel on the skin. But
Right.
it's kind of like you got to have a balance in between so that you don't feel greasy, but then at the same time, it doesn't just completely disappear, like you said, too quickly.
So when you think about some of the biggest cosmetic lines, you say like Vaseline, Jergens and stuff like that, I'm starting to see more of it. But why is it taking them so long to find formulas that are specific to the African American community?
It's not necessarily their main target. You know, they formulate essentially.
Why was it? Black people need lotion more than anybody.
It's very, very true. But when they're in if you go to any development lab, first of all, it's not going to be majority sort of black chemists in there developing the products for them.
So they don't got no like black lotion lives matter. Like they don't have no joy where they do it like peace. No lotion, no peace. No lotion, we need grease. It's none of that.
I have not seen it. I have yet to see it.
Why haven't like the only one when I think about cosmetics. When I think about cosmetics, I don't like why is it like when I think about men's products, cosmetics, like I think Shaq is leading the field.
Really?
In that, yeah, well, I think he has a deal with Gold Bond. I think he has a deal with Gold Bond, and so why is that? Why is that?
I mean, I think Gold Bond have a strong team of development, so I think that they use a lot of rich and heavy oils in their product.
Right.
You're telling me that they don't work as well, then that's it.
No, someone told me this girl, she does facials and stuff that I know. Whatever. She was telling me like if you see any products with petroleum in them, that's not a good idea because does it repel moisture or what? Why is petroleum not a good product to see in when you look at lotions?
Okay, so from a skincare perspective, petroleum is what we call occlusive. So it just occlusive.
What's occlusive?
So it literally sits on top of the skin,
right,
and just blocks everything out. Right?
Oh, so when chicks in the hood get ready to fight, and they put Vaseline on their face, that's the block. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yes.
What was the word again you said?
Occlusive.
Occlusive. Yo, so can a chick in the hood be like this? Oh, I'm about to get occlusive on this bitch. Can she be like this? You got the right one. You about to get these hands. So it's occlusive. So
it's a great ingredient overall. Like it's been used like since the beginning of time because it does have a good barrier forming property.
But it's fake. It's an illusion, right?
Exactly, because it's going to help to lock in moisture for a period, but because it sits on the skin, eventually it's going to rub away. And then from an environmental perspective, it's also not a great ingredient.
Why is not? It doesn't. What is it? It's not biodegradable or
it's
something?
It's not sustainable. So it's all from the petroleum oil industry. So from that, the drilling, the hacking, the environmental impact that using petroleum
Stop moving
has.
your mic like that. I can hear it. What is wrong with us today? Like, what are we doing? We just had a great podcast the other day, live podcast. Are we that cocky where we just have noises going through the microphone and stuff?
No one's gonna see that. It's gonna not.
No, they're gonna see everything.
No, they're not. It's just you. Like,
is that camera not on you?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be in the edit. That'll be on.
No,
you.
I want that in the edit.
No.
I wanted.
No, you get what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying, but I want that as honestly, like, did everybody get sleep last night?
Not much.
I didn't get sleep.
You didn't get sleep?
No.
Okay, we did have a good night, so fuck it. All right, not perfect. All right, we tried to be perfect. So.
You have a call right now. We need a call right now.
I have a call?
Yes, that was your alert.
Oh my God, where's my phone?
Right over there.
Oh my God, this is like. Can you give me my phone? I know you had nothing to do with this. I know you. I know you used to you dealing with lotions and formulas and stuff like that.
It's right down there.
Right there,
by
right
your
there.
feet, yeah.
I know you conclusive. What is it?
Occlusive.
Occlusive. All right, so I gotta call. This is part of my life. I gotta make a phone call to promote the show. Did you text me the number?
214.
Don't give the number out on the thing. Text it to me. Oh my God, we're losing. Do we even have? Is there such thing as a podcast license? Is there such thing as a podcast license? We just lost our shit. Okay, here we go. They're gonna curse me out. Part of my day today. Oh, and make sure y'all check out my website for dates, donnellrawlings.com. That's where I'm making this phone call right now. That'd be so messed up they don't take my call. Is this serious? Is this?
This is it. This is the, and I gave you the contact, so call back to contact.
Donnell.
What's up? Who is this?
Man, this is Junius. I'm the associate producer for the show.
Oh, I'm just letting you know I'm recording you while you recording me. I know I gotta make that clear.
Say again?
I'm recording you while you're recording me.
Oh, no. Are you on a landline?
No, I'm not on the landline. I was like literally right in the middle of my podcast, and I said, let me kill two birds with one stone, you know, and like I was on the phone to do this.
Technically, we're running just a little behind, so if you got to finish up something, if your schedule
so you
permits,
this is the
call
second,
back in like 30 minutes.
This is the second person that dissed
make
me
it
today. 30 minutes?
Huh?
This is the second person that dissed me today. Okay, 30 minutes. I'll call back in 30 minutes.
Perfect.
All right, can I ask you a real quick question? Can I ask you a real quick question?
Yo.
What is your lotion regimen? Because my topic today is like how people need to take more care of their skin and everything, and what type of moisturizer. What would be your lotion regimen, or do you have a problem with like flaky, ashy skin?
Well, I got good genes, so I don't even use lotion.
What? You don't use no lotion? Yo, that's a lie. That's a lie, bro. I don't know a brother that don't use no lotion. That's a lie. But I'm
smooth, dog.
All right. Well,
I was blessed with perfect genes, man.
Okay. Well, that's the answer. If you're blessed with perfect genes and you're smooth, you're good to go. All right. So
I use bacon grease just like everybody else.
All right, there you go, bacon grease. I'm gonna call back. I'm gonna call back.
All right.
25 minutes.
All right. Try a landline because I can barely understand you on this line.
Okay. Landline, man. You just call me old. I'll look for one.
Yeah. Go on. Find a telephone, bro.
Okay. That's it. All right.
All right, later.
Thank you. All right. So I guess they didn't want to talk to me. So you said Donnell. You said Donnell needs help. It looks like it's an issue, and you realize that my skin is overly ashy, and you have designed a lotion specifically for me.
Just for you.
And this is the first time I'm sampling it.
Okay.
All right, what's the name? I don't even have a name. We don't have a name, right?
Right now, it's called Donnell Rawlings Normal Ash Body Butter.
Normal Ash Body Butter. You know what I'm saying? This is called a prototype. You know when you see boxes that say X, Y, Z's and stuff? That's what this is. And we don't have no package or nothing yet, but this is what it is. So this is the first one I need to try?
Wait, let's build up. Shall we start with the lightest one? So let's start with that one.
And what makes this light?
So it's just in terms of texture. So you're going to feel that it has a high percentage of water in there.
Is there a smell added to it?
This one has a slight vanilla fragrance. Vanilla to it.
I want chocolate. I want a lotion that's got a chocolate cocoa smell. I don't want to smell vanilla-y, but I'll try it. Hold on.
And you made those, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now, is it good for eczema? I have eczema, and so I have trouble finding things that work with my skin.
This should be perfect for somebody who has eczema, especially when one of the key things.
This joint got a lot of slip and slide on it. Yo, can this lotion go anywhere? This joint got a lot of little, is this an awful way to say lubrication? What's making it, it won't disappear.
Very lightweight and very sort of more of the watery sort of feel. This one does have fragrance in it, and that's not always great for people with eczema.
Is this the type of ingredient they use in KY jelly?
In this one, no.
Yeah, I don't know. This drink for some real. Oh, it won't go. How long it take?
You gotta get into it and just let it. And you used a lot for your little hands.
I didn't know it was that concentrated. Why you had to say you did a lot for your little hands? Yo, whatever. Yo, you is so disrespectful. Yo, you so disrespectful. Oh, it's so cute with them little Chinese hands. That's not racist. Chinese people got the smallest hands. That's why I like people like Chinese women, because everything looks bigger in the Chinese hand. Shut up. Okay.
I didn't mean it in that way, just in respect of your overall body.
Anyway.
Just your hands is a small area compared to your whole body.
I like that. That's not that bad. It's hard for me to gauge, like, because and I know I don't know, but it's fragrance that I kind of like, some type of smell. This doesn't have it, but I guess this is the prototype stage. It's like you just want to see how does it work.
It's very light, the fragrance in here. And of course, once you've got the base and you've got the formula, you've got the texture, working on the fragrance that you want to add to it is a very
You know what? I'm
simple
not
stage.
really mad at that. It's okay, but it's cool. I feel like it's starting to lose some of the moisture already.
It's very lightweight, so this is one of the ones that will disappear. But
So this one is more for light-skinned dudes.
You could say that.
Yeah.
And can you use it on your face, or is it just specific?
There's no
for the
reason
body?
why you can't use it on your face, for sure.
So
Just
what are
don't
the
do it.
active ingredients in that?
So, what we've used is a combination of really rich and creamy butters. So the classic butters, like the cocoa butter, the shea butter.
Those are black classes. White people don't know nothing about no.
Yeah, so
Okay,
these are like core essentials that you know are always going to work and are great for like replacing any kind of petroleum in your formula.
Right. So what are they again?
Cocoa butter and shea butter.
Shea butter.
Then we've got added.
Shea butter. What's that song? Is that a
I
song?
don't know the
Yeah,
song.
there's a song.
So disrespectful. Didn't
I'm
even
not
get
gonna
to,
sing
didn't
it.
even pass me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Then on top of that, we've added mango seed butter.
Mm.
We've added hemp seed butter.
Oh, you can. So these are all things that feed your skin in a healthy way.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. It's almost like food grade, shall we say?
Right.
Like everything
So
that we
hemp.
use
What
in-
are the benefits of adding hemp to lotion?
Hemp seed, again, a very, very rich moisturizing oil. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. So
Whoa. What?
Sorry, anti-inflammatory. So when your skin, so for example, eczema and psoriasis, these are conditions of inflammation. So butters like hemp seed butter is going to help to soothe that inflammation.
Gotcha. So that was a light one. That was for light skin. That lotion was the first one. That would be something for like a I'll Be Sure, DJ Envy, right? That would be a perfect one for DJ Envy. So moving up the line, and I wouldn't be on that level. So what would be is this the next?
So then we're going to move up to another lotion here. So this one's going to be a little bit richer. We've used the same.
Rich bitch. Okay, and what is the same?
So we've used the same core active ingredient. So it's a question of sort of rebalancing the formula to give you the different texture, right?
Right.
So this one's going a little bit richer. So we've gone heavier on those butters and heavier on the texture of it. So it feels.
So this would be for the darker Negroes.
This should be definitely more moisturizing.
Yeah, okay, all right, darker Negroes. Darker Negroes. Darker Negroes. We're gonna get a feeling of what the.
It looks good, nice and thick.
Darken. You better watch your mouth. We're gonna edit that. We're gonna edit that. It was like if they got that lotion for you. You know what? I feel blacker. No, I mean I really can. I didn't think this lotion stuff was that serious, but I could feel a difference. I can almost see the difference too.
Mm-hmm.
This one give you more shiny.
Exactly. So your skin.
This
looks
is like
ultimately
this is like
nourished.
what Malik Yoba
Got
used
that
before he
glow.
about to go
Yes.
out right here. This is that's pretty good. Again, no smell, but same.
Yeah, these ones are fragrance.
So what
for now.
separated that one from the other one in terms of richness?
So what we use is a different type of what we call emulsifying system.
Emulsifying.
So this
What
is
is that?
basically how you put the formula together, how you combine your water phase and your oil phase together.
Right.
And that is going to be key in changing the consistency of the product that you've got.
So when you see somebody like me, you look at me. It's like you was at a swimming pool. You saw me, my skin. You'll be like, he really needs to get emulsified. Huh?
Not quite.
No?
Quite.
No?
It's more. This is sort of really sort of technical formulation.
That's what I'm trying to
terminology
get
that I'm
introduced to
using.
it because
So it's like,
everybody's been trying to push me into like you should sell lotion, whatever. But I kind of don't want to sell something just on the novelty of it. But I was like this: if I do something, I could get somebody to buy lotion right off the top. But then it's like, but we never use it because it stinks. So I'm really interested about getting it back. So that was the second level.
okay.
So you know Charlemagne the God, right? From the Breakfast Club. And you seen his face has been through emulsifications. I mean, his skin has been through like 3 different shades. He was what we described earlier, a darker Negro, like 7 years ago. But he got an estheticianist. That's the face bitch, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, not the bitch, but
queen. We're just gonna not have. I think it's gonna be a good idea. We're just gonna not have. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that. That's one of those things. Like we're gonna work on that. Then behind the scenes, you're fucking fired. 5 times. A goddamn poster. You had 1 job. All right. So Charlemagne, going back, Charlemagne the God, right? He had horrible skin. He had his skin was like, ugh. Like none of the when his skin was where it was, none of like, and he really caters to the homosexual community. None of the homosexual community was really feeling it. They was like, ew, his skin all fucked up. Some kind of way he got with a doctor or something. He's on some regimen. He's changed complexions. He's not the dark Negro that we all knew. Some grew to love and hate. He's not that person anymore. So I would think a person like that would need the richest formula, right? That's the third one we're about to test, right?
I guess it depends on his skin type overall. If he's had a lot of work done, a lot of treatment.
Oh, he has a lot of work done. He Botox, he contour.
Yeah, he may have
He
sensitive
contours.
skin after
No,
that.
I mean, I don't know if this is a term you could use for guys, but when he goes out, he's serving face. No, listen, he's serving. No, Hunty serving face, slaying. He just pulled up. Yas, how you dern? How you dern? You know, and I know that there was some type of bleaching element in the lotion he used. Does any of these products bleach or make me like light? Would it make me light skin like Charlamagne?
I mean, if you wanted it to, we could formulate it in that way, but not at the moment. No.
Nothing?
These are more about just making your skin as it is better and healthier.
So let me try that last one on this other little hand.
Okay. So this one now we're going into the richest one. So now we're really into the butter phase.
The butter phase. I like everything butter phase. Get it? Boom, psh. Can we add that into the show since we can't add the posters in the background?
That was David.
Butter phase. Yeah. Oh man, this one is super rich.
Mm-hmm. So this one's going to give you the longest lasting moisture.
So one application, how long would that last? This one feel good right here.
Mm-hmm.
Could any of these be considered? Could you use it for to do massages or anything like that?
I mean, sure.
So what's the difference between a lotion and like a massage oil?
A massage oil is usually just oil.
Right.
Usually it's literally.
I could have answered that question. Yo, I thought you was gonna go more professional than that. You was like, well, okay, but the answer.
No emulsifiers.
No emulsifiers.
Just oil.
No, I like this one. I feel like I can now. I'm at the stage where I feel like I could just put lotion on first time and I know how long it's gonna last. Like right now, I'm like this. Oh, that's 5 hours. That's 5 hours. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah. So, the beginning lotion, light skin, medium, and dark.
If you like.
You know what I'm saying? If we came up with a lotion line, I think I should use all that some of the ashes people I know and put them on like Paul Newman does with the spaghetti sauce and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if I had some lotion with the Biggie joint and black and ashy as ever, however, I stayed Gucci down to the socks. I think I have a good idea. A lot of people, this is the thing, I really have been ashy all my life. When I did Chappelle's show, Chappelle asked me what am I going to do to prepare for the role of Ashy Larry. I said I'm going to take a shower and just dry off. I'll be the ashiest person. And another interesting backstory about that character, on paper, he was never Ashy Larry. He was just Larry. And when I was on the show, I never really got to talk a lot when I was on the show. So I knew that with any character I developed, it had to be funny on site. So I'm looking at the breakdown, just boxer shorts and shoes. I'm like, I need something else. I said, I want to be ashy. I said, I want to be so ashy that I could write how much money people owe me on the side of my leg. And he was Larry. I switched it to Ashy, and they loved it. Even when I seen the part when I blow the dust out of my hand, I didn't tell anybody I was going to do that. Nobody knew I was going to be Ashy until I showed up that day. I went to makeup. I said, give me some baby powder. And I was like, Donnell, that was his name, Donnell. What's up, Donnell? Yas. Because he's in the Yas League. Yeah. And he's open about being in the Yas League. But he said, what you going to do, stupid? Because, that's how he told, what you going to do, stupid, with your silly self? What you going to do, stupid, with your silly self? You so stupid. That's how they catch you out there. You be like, I am stupid, you so stupid. Right? So he gave me the powder. I put it in my hand. I waited. And when they was like, I said, Marcy sounds sick. Man, it was lights out. It was like ding, ding, ding. When I was doing that character, I was so zoned out on Ashy Larry. I asked Charlie Murphy was in the scene, of course, R.I.P. Charlie Murphy. And Charlie Murphy came up to me with a stocking cap still over his head, right? He was like, nigga, you know what you doing to this shit? I said, no. He said, man, you killing this shit. I had no idea, because acting, not like stand-up, acting, you don't know really what you feel you're doing, but you don't know how people are going to receive your performance. You don't know. Stand up, you know, right on the spot. And I was like, I didn't get it because I was just zoned out. I was like, I'm trying to get as much screen time and make this as impactful as I can. And then Eddie Griffin was looking at me. He said, he down there with the mask, so he said, nigga, you killing that shit, nigga. I'm like, really? He was like, you know why you killing? He said, because you ain't afraid to get ugly. And I didn't understand. I'm like, nigga, I'm close to ugly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fine nigga. I'm like like regular. This girl told me one time, you look regular. I asked this girl how I look. She said, you know you about to get a bad report when they start off with first, right? She said, you look regular. Bitch, what you mean regular? Like I'm a gas station pump, like 87, 89, 93 regular. And what he meant by it is like, sometimes people have a role to do something, it's like they don't want to commit 100%. You know, like this, I don't want to know how people think. But I was in that basement. It was in Brooklyn. I had boxes of them shorts. It was cold. And I was like this, man, fuck that. Anything that they gave me, I was like, I'm gonna milk it. That's why the Ashy Larry character comes. And people are like, what made you think about that? And I said, because when I was younger, that's why I was so connected to the Ashy Larry character. When I was younger, I used to shoot dice. And I used to come home, and my mother always knew when I used to shoot dice because I would come home and my knees would be actually scratched up because I was only like hitting them like, nigga, what they hit for, nigga, right? And my knees were scratched up, and I was out there and I looked ashy, and that's what she was. I was like, I wasn't shooting at that. She was like, why your knees so ashy and scratched up? And that's how you used to catch me. That was part of the inspiration. I'm gonna try this. Maybe you know what? I call my mom.
And we have 10 minutes till.
We shoot again?
Yeah, deal.
All right. I hope she answer. You know that's messed up. Your mother don't answer for you. Mom, my mother won't pick up. She probably like, I don't want to be on your damn podcast.
Call has been forwarded to an
What?
automatic voice message system. 5-7.
I'll get back to that. I can't even believe that my mother can't even validate my story of being ashy from birth. So, with that, how do you see me being one of the ashiest celebrities in the business, parlaying that into some type of business or some type of brand? Do you see me coming out with Lotion?
Definitely. I mean, I've seen like your Instagram, and sometimes like you're promoting certain brands. A lot of them don't have a lot of the best ingredients, even if they are kind of slightly targeted towards the Black and African American community.
So you trying to say you on my Instagram I be having white people lotion?
It's not white.
It's a such thing. And you ever get that lotion, you squirt it, and it's just like, oh man, that don't got nothing. So it's white people lotion.
It's not necessarily that it's white people lotion, because some of them, as you said, like Gold Bond, might be targeted towards some people in the African American community.
Right.
But the way they're formulated is not necessarily thinking about wellness and your overall health and care. So they're using ingredients that are not necessarily best for your skin in the long term.
So is this because you know them vegan motherfuckers, they want everything to be vegan, right? Can we come up with a vegan lotion?
This lotion is 100% vegan.
What?
Is it cruelty free?
It's cruelty free.
So wait a minute. So that's the whole thing the vegans beefing about, cruelty?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not about the diet. It's about you fucking animals up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's often confused. Like vegan stuff means there's nothing in there that's from animals. There's nothing that's been tested on animals in there as well. So it's completely vegan. It's gluten free if you want it to be. It's completely clean and natural.
So no meat.
Ingredients. No meat. It's not usually meat that's used in cosmetics.
No nuts, right?
No nuts.
So basically it's no nuts.
No nuts.
So we could come out with like a Harvey Weinstein. Can we? Can we? No, I'm just asking. Yo, can we come up with a Harvey Weinstein? Like it was like this, like the vegan, no nuts, no cruelty. Well, he had cruelty with his shit. Did you know the story?
I know some of it.
What's the story? You know, he don't have nuts.
I mean, I didn't know. I wasn't aware of
Was
that.
that not the
Yeah,
story?
he doesn't have nuts. I mean, balls.
Oh, okay.
But so he could never be like, who that? D's nuts. He'd be like D's.
Well, you know more of the story.
What?
I think the story is one of the women who testified against him said, when I first saw his genital, I'm paraphrasing, when I first saw his genitals, it looked like
No, you're not paraphrasing. You're not paraphrasing. You're not paraphrasing. You're speaking from experience because I've got a feeling you might have seen Harvey Weinstein's no
Look
nuts.
at my IMDb. You know
Yeah.
I didn't see no.
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 So is it?
She said that he had a mangled genitalia that he had no nuts and it looked like he had a vagina.
Damn.
That was the quote.
But
he's also fat. Maybe his fat was hanging down. Who knows?
Well, what was interesting to me is that you going out and you're supposed to have done all these things as women. You pull. I don't know how gangster you are to pull out no nuts. Yeah. That whole story is that whole situation. Harvey Weinstein. You think he's gonna get if justice is gonna be served with him?
I don't think so.
Think he's gonna walk away from it? Well, he's halfway like he can't walk now.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be over for his career, but I feel like he's just gonna walk away. And
I've said it on the other platforms, like it might be over for the actual, like him being on marquees and being in the credits, whatever. But I still believe that he'll still have influence on Hollywood with his friends that he's been making money for years.
He's not gonna be Cosby'd by any means.
Man, if that dude don't go to jail, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a stampede of people down there trying to break Bill Cosby out. Yeah. And as much as people people just gonna want fair treatment. Like if you freaks and you disrespectful, like let's just go across the board with it. Yeah. But we could have a Harvey Weinstein strand. Would you call it a strand of lotion? You wouldn't call it a strand. Lotion like weed.
Like the lightest of the.
It would just it would be a form. You would say a formula, right?
Yeah.
Because like weed is like this. What strand do you like? When you live in California, you become a weed snob. Like you can't just give a person a joint and be like this. I'm sorry, is that indica or is that sativa? But when you called me and we talked about this, you also had a strategy in regard to marketing. How do you think that we market an official, and when I say official brand of lotion, I'm talking about one that's vegan, cruelty-free, shea butter, hemp. What you think a good marketing strategy would be?
So, I mean, what I was finding generally just from my own personal uses, when I wanted to find things that were vegan and not just vegan, but actually clean in terms of the ingredients that they're using, they were very light. As you were saying, they disappear in 2 seconds because most of the clean formulas are not formulated for black skin. Right. So in that space, there isn't very much existing. I can't go into my CVS or into my Whole Foods and find.
You can't go into you know what? I want to test CVS and all these stores. I want to go in there and say, "Excuse me, where the black lotion?" No, but I'm in there. Where the black lotion at? It could be somebody. It's right over there. Where? I guess I remember it wasn't no brands. It was just like, baby oil, Vaseline intensive care. You know what I'm saying? Like old school, they be having damn near like lard. Like, so when I go to Harlem, and this is not racist or anything like that, every African dude is selling shea butter, the raw stuff. Is shea butter, is it good just by itself or you got to add some? Because it seems like I need to get a torch to warm it up before. How good is shea butter for your skin?
Shea butter as an ingredient is great in terms of moisturizing, but as you said, texturally and blending it in and moisturizing it in, it doesn't have the great sort of texture to it. It can feel a little dry. It can make your skin also look a little bit dry because it doesn't have a high sort of shine to it.
Right. I want to start lotion. You think I should start a lotion business?
Yeah, absolutely.
I should start a lotion business. So what's our next step?
Our next step is for you to fall in love with these products. We'll go and we'll work on some fragrances. Oh, I didn't mention also, these ones also have CBD oil in there as well.
Oh! We just took it to the next level. What are the I don't know, whenever I think about CBD, I feel like it's a like a kind of cleaner way to get high. You know, is that true?
Can you explain that? Because I don't really know what CBD oil really does.
Right. So CBD oil is one of the greatest anti-inflammatory oils that you can have. Right.
It does to your skin what like oregano pills do.
I don't know, but
oh my God, oregano pills! If you
turmeric, maybe isn't turmeric?
Turmeric is anti-inflammatory as well. But if you're talking about internally, so CBD is going to really sort of calm your central nervous system.
So does it really penetrate your skin like that to feel the effects of it?
You're going to have some of the same benefits. It depends. So when you're talking about getting high, you're talking about THC, right? And within the CBD, you're not talking about any kind of.
No, go ahead. CBD, THC. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's no psychoactive ingredients in the CBD portion of it. But what we are seeing, and there's a lot more studies happening at the moment that are showing how strong CBD can really help to soothe the skin, in terms of any inflammatory conditions for the skin, and also is a really great moisturizer for the skin overall long term.
Oh my God, man! If I'm gonna come out with lotion, I'm coming out hard. I'm like, they were like, what's in it? Everything, nigga. CBD, THC. Give me some more acronyms. That's it, THC, CBD. Yo, don't call me Ashy. Get some THC and some CBD.
That was the goal, to make the ultimate lotion, right? With
the ultimate lotion.
Cocoa butter, shea butter, hemp seed butter, mango seed butter, CBD oil, and also another oil which is kind of more new to the market called mongongo oil.
Mongongo.
Yeah.
So I think white shit. Where is that from?
I know white chicks gonna love that oil. It just sounds like somebody like mongongo. Oh, I see you with your mongongo. What is mongongo oil?
So
I wasn't gonna say that, but go ahead.
So again, it's another really rich and nourishing oil, naturally plant-based, grown in South Africa, and they're basically extracted from the nuts, and then you take this really rich oil that helps to protect the skin.
Yo, it's extracted from. Was Harvey Weinstein? He's spending any time in over here. It's extracted from the nuts. So what is it?
But it's not. It's not a nut in the sense of like
these
it's not
nuts.
the same as like the allergenic nuts that.
So what is a nut? Like
but we call it a nut because it's like a kernel.
I don't even like the way you do the nut. You did it like this. It's a kernel. What's that nut again? What's that nut y'all be getting over there? What is it?
A mongongo oil.
A mongongo oil. So why isn't that popular here in America?
I think it's probably fairly new. Probably people are not so aware of it.
There's a new nut out there that nobody knew about. Mongongo nut. Mongongo oil. So that's in the family. That's like a shea butter come from a nut?
Yeah, it's a type of
so
nut.
all of these ingredients I'm gonna come from nuts.
But it's not a nut in the sense of the allergenic nuts. So definitely avoid it. There's no almonds, there's no sesame, there's none of those sort of high.
So like you can't be on an airplane and somebody like, I'm sorry, we won't be having mongongo nuts today because we have someone that's allergic to nuts. I hate that person, man. I think that person is just someone that's just trying to prank you. Because I'm like, man, I don't believe that everybody is listening to the flight attendant. Like, if you had some nuts in your bag, right, you're like, I don't think it's going to be like this. Oh, shit. Beam, boom, beam, boom. I got these nuts back here. I think people, because there's some evil people out there. I'm pretty sure some people out there like this, man, I'm just going to keep walking around, waving my nuts until somebody starts scratching. That's them trolls. Trolls would do that. They'd be like this. Just walking around and motherfuckers started scratching. A mongongo nut. A mongongo nut. So Donnell Rawlings lotion is going to be filled with mongongo nuts.
Mongongo oil.
Mongongo oil. CBD, THC.
No THC. Unless I mean you can do THC, you'll be limited where you can sell it.
You could put THC in a lotion?
Yeah, but you can't really sell it anywhere.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red tape.
There's a lot of red tape.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to mention that. So, I think, and it's crazy because people, it's not super original for Donnell Rawlings to sell lotion, but I never took it serious because I never knew that the business of lotion was so serious. But now that I have that information, am I up for that call right now? All right.
1 o'clock.
Did you send me? We're gonna do this again. The
972. 972.
Okay. Oh, he said call me from another number because we don't have a landline.
We should probably do it in the club if you really want to do it.
Hello? Damn it. Nobody likes me today.
Mr. Rawlings.
What's going on? Am I clearer now?
Yeah. Well, it sounds a lot better than your previous line.
It probably was. I wasn't close enough to the mic.
Yeah, it's still not optimal, though. You want people...
Optimal? How do you get optimal? Nobody got no optical lines no more.
Come on, man.
Is this...
You know, you got to get it... You know, DL the only one with a GED on this show. I've finished high school.
There if you
where's
it here if you need it.
So I'm not clear right now. You what? So I'm not.
Let's try the landline.
Okay. All right.
because there's a lot of background noise in.
Okay, no problem.
Even on this line, it's a lot of hissing.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna call you from Lynn. All right, I'm gonna call you from Lynn.
Call back.
All right. We're gonna pause. How much time we on this podcast?
We got 47 minutes. So
we have 47 minutes?
Yeah, we have 47 minutes.
All right, this is Donnell Rawlings. I've been educated. Thank you for coming. And this was so impromptu. Yeah. We really do have an idea about lotion. I didn't want to make this episode all about lotion. Some kind of way, it became all about lotion. We got some background on the lotion. We know what nuts are good for it. We know who doesn't have nuts. But I would like to call some other people. And and ask them what their lotion regimen is. You know what? I'm not going to call other people. I'm going to take it to the street. What type of lotion and what's your regimen to moisturize yourself? The Donnell Rawlings Show. We're off to the streets. Let's go.